Hi everyone, this is Scheinberg Engineering with Tribal, a collection of dark and earthy percussion instruments. Tribal is all about gritty drums with character. This library brings together drums, shakers, tambourines and a range of more unusual instruments. We recorded them with a strong focus on unique textures and lively performances by using unconventional playing techniques and processing. The result is a raw and punchy collection that feels physical and grounded. Compared with Ritual, Tribal is less spacious and atmospheric, but with a tighter and drier sound designed to cut right through the mix. Like Ritual and the Collision series, Tribal supports many different workflows. Each instrument can be loaded separately, while the performance patch groups instruments into playable sections. The layout can be customized extensively, and every individual instrument is mapped across the full keyboard by default. There are 43 individual instruments and 19 multis, which are basically creative combinations of the individual instruments. Let's listen to the single instruments first. Alright, now the multis. Obviously, you can create your own multis as well and even mix tribal with ritual if you have both. Tribal is a playground for percussion. It's super easy to make grooves with it. Actually, let's try making a groove right now. You have to be careful not to overdo it, because it's so fun. And now this is the cool thing. Now you can just use these sliders. And you can also use the random slider. Alright, so now let's look at the UI. There are a few additions, but if you already know Ritual, you will probably be familiar with everything. There are two microphones that are assigned to CC2 and CC3 by default. That makes it super useful if you have a bunch of drums and want to quickly change the mix. You can change the panning here and disable microphones by clicking on the name, which will unload them from memory. And you can also route each microphone individually. The pitch slider will change the pitch, obviously, but unlike the pitch from Kontakt itself, this one will not change the onset of the sample, which is the time before the actual transient of the sample. So in short, it doesn't mess up the timing. Then there's also the random slider, and this one is assigned to CC1 by default. You can change the onset below, although I don't recommend setting it too low, otherwise you will cut off the transient. Next is the ADSR, which is set for each microphone that is selected below. So if you only want to set it for the close mic, for example, you just need to disable the room mic. In the velocity section, you can change how the velocity at which you play translates to the velocity the instrument receives. The round robin matrix shows all the round robins and their dynamic layer. You can see which round robin was played last and enable or disable the round robin if you want to. We of course strive for our samples to be perfect, but mistakes happen and we don't want this to block you while composing, so this is why we added this. Then there are some more buttons. First, pitch to velocity, which will make that low notes on the keyboard are quiet and high notes on the keyboard are loud. And pitch to panning, which will make that low notes on the keyboard are panned to the left and high notes are panned to the right. And pitch to pitch, which will make that low notes are pitched lower and high notes are pitched higher. You have full control over how you want the samples to be mapped. Below you can set if you want all keys in that area to be active or only the white and black keys. Alright, that's everything. We hope you have a lot of fun with this and see you soon.